Agency meeting for Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021 at 7 p.m. We do a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
Allegiance to the flag
to the flag of the United
States
States of America and to the republic
for
which
which it
it
stands,
stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty
with
and
liberty and
justice
justice
for all.
for all.
Thank you, everybody. Marie, could you do roll call, please, Ginny?
Sure. Donna Corbin Savinsky,
Yes.
Kevin Zorda,
Present.
Virginia Higley here, Carrie Ann Howe, absent, Marie Pisner,
Here,
and Bob Hendrickson.
Here.
Oh, and Marcy Talicio. Okay.
Here's absent. Okay. So I'd like to seat Marie Pisner, Ginny. We're going to seat
Yep.
Marie. Okay, good. Excuse me. Next on the agenda is correspondence. And we did receive from the town attorney the report for January, dated January 29, 2021. That's all the correspondence that I've seen. Then we have agents correspondence or comments. Anybody?
Mm-mm.
None for me.
I think we're good. Okay. Next on the agenda is approval of minutes for January 19th, 2021.
I move that we approve those minutes.
I second.
Second,
We do, okay, that was Marie, I guess. Could you do roll call,
Yeah.
Ginny?
sure.
Are you there?
Yeah. Are you there? No, I said Donna Corbin Sabinsky.
Yes, sorry.
Kevin Zorda,
Yes.
Virginia Higley, yes. Carrie Ann Howe, oh, I'm sorry, Marie Pisner,
Yes,
and Bob Hendrickson.
yes.
5 in favor, motion passes. Next is old business, seeing none. New business, IW 623, 33 Post Office Road. Application for an inland wetlands and watercourse permit to construct a new 12-foot wide driveway on a property known as 33 Post Office Road. It's referenced on the site plan 1/6/2021. Jeff Tingley, owner applicant, map 47, lot 30, I-1 zone. And Mr. Tingley's in attendance. Mr. Tingley, are you there?
Yep, he's
Yes,
muted.
sorry, I'm here.
Okay. That's okay. Would you like to give us a overview of your application?
Sure, so we wanted to extend the driveway from the current driveway on 33 Post Office Road and extend it to the south side of our building to allow for overhead door access for what's most likely going to happen is Potter Hollow Brewery is going to take over our space because he needs the higher ceilings. We have 26-foot high ceilings. He needs those in for his tanks. So we will move over to the unoccupied spot. But if we do that, we have no way of getting our equipment and our guys out to their jobs. So that's why we are asking for this.
Okay. Does anybody have any, Savannah Nicole, did you have anything you wanted to?
Sure. So, as my comment stated, an easement was referenced on the site plan that we received. However, it has not been recorded on the land records. And although that is outside the purview of this agency, to make modifications to the building, this would have to go to PZC. So I know that we talk staff-wise, and so I would be sure that that was brought to Jen's attention. So I saw also that there was an application for a map amendment under IW 579. So although I gave you reference materials based on the soil survey, we should follow the map amendment because that was examined by a certified soil scientist. So the only site-specific condition that I added after speaking with departments is that the final site plan will be revised and it'll address the engineering department's comments, which means it'll include a detailed cross-section of the proposed driveway and grading information as John Cabibbo requested.
So question for you, Mr. Tingley, why go this way instead of going right out to Post Road
Because,
towards the west?
so, the intersection of Post Office and Post, would be too close, the entrance to a driveway there would be too close to the intersection.
Ah,
It would
yeah,
create a hazard.
that makes sense.
So, and I did note that in the notes that we don't have a detail of how this road, this driveway is going to be built. I think the engineering department was requesting that. Because my concern is Savannah, Nicole, this was well before you came on, but we've spent a lot of time looking at this piece of property here. And there was a lot of concerns. And I believe, Mr. Tingley, you were actually on some of those calls, concerned about, I think you even said the water flows directly into your place. And my concern is that this driveway is going to go right through that spot. And being a, this type of pavement, that's going to increase the amount of water that's going to move across this parcel. So it, even though it's not a huge portion of the wetlands, it is a little bit of a concern for me.
Can I address that?
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, so, the detailed, drawings for, that, for the driveway itself obviously would be put together. It would be engineered so it would be done the right way. When the water was flowing into our property prior, but you guys did okay on a previous, the previous owners, you okayed a pipe to be laid. It was 288 feet because my wife and I laid it together.
Right,
And Tony Spazzarini would come over and tell us, okay, put the rock down. And we had a measuring stick and we went down. And so we put, just as Wetlands had approved prior, and I had asked Rick if it was okay that I did this, we did put 288 feet of pipe down. And ever since I've done that, there you can see, and I'm sure you see, there's no more ponding there. The water flows the way it had been flowing for probably hundreds of years. It now flows with that spring the way it had always flown. What had happened and it was part of the prior, Savannah, Nicole, you missed that. But it was part of prior discussions. Some of the water was it was actually coming back towards our property.
Yeah.
And we did resolve that, Kevin, by putting that pipe in. Now we've allowed that flow to continue the way it had always flowed before. Actually, it flows so good now, you guys can see, we cut that lawn over there and it never ponds anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks nice.
Thank you.
yeah.
So this, the delineation on the application or on this site plan, that's the revised one, correct, Savannah? That's the revised wetland delineation?
Yes, the site plan provided by the applicant dated 1/6/21 reflects the wetlands as they were delineated on IW 579.
Okay,
So it just looks different than our GIS shows, and it's a little bit different than the soil survey, but an actual soil scientist went out there, so.
right.
Yeah, super, awesome. All right. So there's not going to be any vehicles stored on the pavement on 33 post office, right?
That's correct. And Kevin, and I would not even put anything there, not a dumpster, not anything, because I love that piece of property. It
Yeah.
kind of developed over time just to be a pretty piece of property. And I actually even was hesitant to want to even put a driveway there because when I get stressed out, I take a walk over there.
Oh,
So
nice.
my little piece of heaven. But
And,
the fact
and you're gonna-
is that, yeah, no parking, it's just access only. And you have me on tape saying that on, record.
yeah, it's even
Can,
better without
can
the
we
house.
put that as a condition?
You can
Savannah,
absolutely,
Nicole, can we put that as a condition? Okay. Because that was what I was gonna ask, so
yeah,
I wasn't sure it was in our purview.
Commissioner Zorda, no vehicles will be stored on 33, no vehicles will be
33 post office road. The existing paved driveway on 33 post office road.
could I just ask, I can still drive over there and park
yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, park there for a
Yeah.
little while,
Oh,
but we're
yeah.
not gonna store
Yeah.
vehicles, yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
No,
Yeah,
if you were gonna bring in a box truck, you couldn't put it there for 6 months. That's
Okay.
all we're asking.
All right.
And you take very good care of the property, but it stays with the land. And if you ever sell it, we want to make sure we don't have anything like the prior challenges that we had.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Commissioners, the site-specific condition reads, no vehicles will be stored on the existing paved driveway on 33 Post Office Road. And that's the second condition.
Yes.
Thank you.
Are you going to be able to save that tree? Looks like that tree is going to be really close.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so yes, we can. And it,
Oh,
and 'cause
good.
that is a beautiful tree. And I actually had the tree company come in and kind of prune it. And
Oh.
so we were able to do it with saving that tree, and we'll keep it pruned back so that it doesn't grow into where it becomes a monster.
Yeah, and make sure they protect the root system when they do the construction, if approved.
Yeah.
All right, I have no further questions.
That was the only question I had. The rest is very forthright.
Yeah.
All right, let me find it here. All right, then I'll make a motion. I make a motion to approve the wetlands permit for IW number 623, 33 Post Office Road, application for an inland wetlands and watercourses permit to construct a new 12-foot wide driveway in the property known as 33 Post Office Road as referenced on the site plan dated 1/6/2021. Jeff Tingley, owner applicant, map 47, lot 30, I-1 zone, including our site-specific conditions that number one, the site plan will be revised to address the engineering department's comments and will include a detailed cross-section of the proposed driveway and grading information. And number two, that no vehicles will be stored on the existing driveway on 33 Post Office Road. And of course, our standard general conditions as well.
Second.
Do we have any more discussion? Can we change something? Jenny, could you do roll call?
Sure. Donna Corbin Savinsky,
Yes?
Kevin Zorda,
Yes,
Virginia Higley, yes. Marie Pisner,
Yes.
Bob Hendrickson.
Yes.
Yes. 5 in favor, motion passes. Thank you, Mr. Tingley.
Good luck with your horse.
Thank you, guys. I just want to say, this was my one night out, and that was pretty short. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
good luck.
bye-bye.
Next on our agenda is enforcement reports. I didn't see any. Nope, okay. And then next is a report of development services planning staff. Savannah, Nicole?
Lori just asked that I send a friendly reminder if you're interested in attending this webinar, please let Nicole Maruka know as soon as possible.
Is this something that we're going to pay for? Or is,
I believe that the town is, but
Yeah,
okay.
tell Nicole to confirm.
Well, the last email
Okay,
from
thanks.
Lori said that she was looking to see if the town was going to pay it. But as I've already told Donna, I will be out of town, so I won't be in attendance.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's actually
Well,
in
I'm
March,
I'm
right?
attending either way.
It is
March.
March.
March 6th. Yes, March.
Yes, March
Yeah, because
6th.
Lori sent out the wrong date. She had sent it out for February and I re-looked at it and I said, wait a minute, I might be here for that.
That's-
So,
That's a different one.
Yeah, this one's March 6th.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
two of them. This is March 6th is a Casio meeting, and that's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Land use, yep, for the bar. Get a nice big book.
Yeah,
Tells you everything you need to know for a year or two.
yeah. I already signed up for that one.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, next is the new applications to be received. I don't see any. I don't see any agent approvals. So I think we have everything on the agenda.
so it's motion to adjourn?
Yes, we have.
Second,
Second.
Yes, we have.
Hey, 18 minutes. That's a record,
Oh,
guys. 18
No, it's
minutes.
not. No, it's not.
Oh,
yes. No, close. Close to
Close.
second.
We have to all in
Gotta
favor.
vote though. All in favor?
Oh, yeah, all in favor.
Everybody
Aye.
object? Hearing none, meeting's adjourned.
See you soon.